idiot. Uh-oh. It is not pretty, but it will get me down the road. And that's what matters right now. I'm so sick of taking this truck apart. The JB weld is let go. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you're watching this, that means I'm in Harlan, Kentucky with this thing making some very poor decisions while you watch this video. However, I wanted to jump in here real quick and just explain that this is the beginning of how the truck blew up. Truck blew up in Arkansas, and then we had to figure out how to get the buggy, the camper, the family, all of that back here, and that's what this series is. So stick around. It's been a long process of recording this stuff. Some of it is a couple months ago. So I've been working on the buggy, getting ready for Harlan. You're gonna see that after this series. Sure to be a good time. Me and Derek don't have the best history of good decisions. Oh. But the JB weld. So if you follow along for any length of time, then you know that I've had this whole fiasco with fan clutches. They come on too late, they don't stay on, blah, blah, blah. So I put JB weld on the fan clutch as a test, just to see, like, hey, when the fan's on all the time, does it run cool? It did, in fact, run cool till it didn't. JB weld gave up. So that's what you're seeing now. So, thanks to Otto, I don't know if you watch my videos, but I know you follow us on Facebook. You mentioned that, or you shared this, that you had the same issue with your Ford fan clutch. So, just gonna get some bolts. I happen to have some bolts. I keep like a random assortment of stuff. You know, like if you don't have bins in your garage or truck with random spare things, are you even into wheeling? But I had some bolts. I have a spare fan clutch. I've done some measuring, but I'm going to take the one off and bolt it, since this is a known good fan clutch. Gooder, if that's a word. It's the best out of all the four I've put on the truck. We're gonna bring you into the party here. I definitely have a leak. Oh, which I've known, but with the fan shroud gone, you can see where that's collected here, and I just have it pulled up. It wouldn't be much to pull these brackets here, move this out of the way, the grill and the transcooler, and then I could just pull this top plate, pull the radiator out. Sounds easy. That also means pulling the radiator hoses, draining the coolant, all that good stuff, and I leave for Moab in the morning. So just gonna try to address the fan clutch. As you can see, the JB weld let loose, and this thing just don't have near enough resistance. So I'm gonna through bolt that, put it back on, slap this back together, keep topping this off about every tank of diesel fuel. It's using not quite a gallon, so it's not too bad. I think we can make this work and limp her on down the road until I can get back to Hurricane, where I can address it. If you just stumbled on the channel though, if you happen to watch this video because something caught your eye, or Kodiak, whatever, the gist is I live in that camper, and I pull it with this Kodiak truck with my rock crawler. That's everything we own. We've just been traveling the country for 10 months now. So if you like this, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and follow the journey. Alright, so I'm going to put a bolt here and here, right in that area. So I'm gonna drill a small hole, a little pilot hole, then I'll step it up. This won't be quite big enough either. And there's probably gonna be some oil or something come out of there. I only have one of these batteries since DeWalt is so expensive, along with Milwaukee. Good night, the batteries are so expensive. Yeah, check it out. See it in there? Oh, now I can't go back. Oh, there we go. Idiot. The bolt is not long enough. Yes.
Are you busy?
Yeah, I'm drilling this thing out. What you need?
I didn't know if you'd make some coffee.
I'll come in there and make you some coffee, sweetie.
Okay.
That's how I get to go rock crawling all the time. All right, so it's important that this thing be balanced best as possible. Now, this is a very minor amount. I'm not really that worried about it. But I will try. So if I break the same fin on this side, in theory they're balanced-ish, right? Mosquito. Boom. It is not pretty, but it will get me down the road. And that's what matters right now. I learned this doing some HVAC work with a guy. You open this pack of zip ties here, then when you need one, you just pull it from the middle. But it can't spill out. You don't have to reclose it or nothing. It's 100% fixed hub now. All right, fan clutch is on, and it does not move freely. Get this here, doohickey up here. Uh-oh, I better go deal with that. I'll come back and tighten that. If you own one of these Kodiak trucks, or if you found this video because you own one, or if you're thinking about buying one, anytime you're dealing with that fan, it's a good idea to inspect for cracks, because if that thing breaks and flies apart, it wipes out lower hoses, radiator, and everything, and you're quite stranded. So going for a test drive now to try and see, make sure everything's good, because I got about 5 hours to Moab tomorrow, and if this thing's not going to make it, I'd rather find out now than middle of the highway somewhere. But I think it's going to be fine. However, because I drilled the holes out big for the bolts that were on there, the holes are bigger than the shaft of the bolt, so there's some play in there, and at idle I can hear that, and I can kind of hear it cruising. I'm going like 5 miles an hour, so we'll see what it's like at speed on the highway. And I'll be able to pay attention to my temperatures, and I'll know if I'm in good shape or not. Anyways, this was Steamboat Springs, getting all that squared away. We rerouted our whole plan. We wheeled in Moab.
It was hot.
It was hot, and that is what made us change. We were supposed to go back to Sand Hollow August 15th and hang out to the end of Trail Hero. But we were like, man, it's a billion degrees, no shade where we were going. We wound up going back to Cortez. If you follow the channel, you already know this. So we thought we were back in order and fixed up. I actually put the nicer fan clutch with the bolts sized correctly to the hole so it didn't make all that racket. That gave out, and that happened in the middle of a reservation in Arizona. Super sketchy. We didn't film it because there was so much going on. But if you want to know more about that story, go check out the Wheeling Wine and Whiskey podcast we were on.
I was guarding my man.
With a pipe wrench. Then we blew a tire coming out of Sand Hollow.
So here's the carnage.
And then we lost the motor. Yeah. So tune in next week.